Let's reach for the stars. We can do it. Show me who you are. We can do it. Let's reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. We can do it. Show me who you are. We can do it. Let's reach for the stars. We can do it. Show me who you are. Who you are. Let's reach for the stars. Let's reach for the stars. We can do it. Show me who you are. Show me. We can do it. Let's reach for the stars. Let's reach for the stars. We can do it. Show me who you are. We can do it. Let's reach for the stars.
I've played Mapex drums since 1997, so going on 14 years. And I've pretty much used two kits, the Orion Classic thin maple shells, and then later on certain things, a Saturn kit. But now, last month, I was sent a beautiful Velvetone kit, like Joe just said, 24-inch kick, all the new toms with the sonic hoops that we've got here. And at first I thought, well, okay, these are great drums. I'm going to play them at home. And I played them at home, got them tuned up just the way I wanted them, fell in love with them. But then I thought the real test is going to be taking them out into the workplace. And there were two producers that I've worked a lot with since 1997, and they call me quite often. So without saying anything to the producers or their engineers, my cartage guy brought my drums in, set them all up. They sort of said, wow, cool new drums. Yeah, great, Mapex, everything will be the same. We didn't tell them, different hoops, Velvetone, not Orion, Burlwood, Imperial Burst, Teal Burst, anything at all. We just said, yeah, Mapex. And we got sounds with my usual sound check groove, which is doom da doom da boom ba boom boom ba boom ba boom ba boom ba. Then I put in some crashes and I usually do that for about 20 minutes. Most of the sessions I tend to book are starting at 10 a.m. and a session goes 10 to 1 or a 10 to 1 and a 2 to 5. So my drums get there at 8, I show up at 9:30, I get some coffee, hang out, do my sound check for 20 minutes, and then we start playing. Nobody said a word like, wow man, these don't sound right, or they don't sound the same. All they said was, great man. These are all new heads that, yeah, these are brand new heads, got them all tuned up. How do they sound? They sound amazing, let's go, So that was the thumbs up from two really intense engineers who will remain nameless, and two very intense producers who will remain nameless. So that was the way I was able to slide these in and give it the real crucial test. I love them. If I could give you any input on how they might differ from my Orion kit or my Saturn kit, my Orion kit is all thin maple shells. The Saturn is maple walnut. Well, these are kind of a walnut sandwich. It's maple, walnut, maple. And to me, the difference between, say, these and the Saturns having the walnut, maple and then walnut, it's still a deep, fat tone, but it's not quite as maybe as projecting as these new Velvetones. These seem to have that maple characteristic where they just cut and they project. And the Saturns do too, but maybe these do a little bit more. They've got the crack and the bite of the maple, and I'm able to tune them really low and get great beefy low tonalities, especially out of the kick and the lower toms, but they still had that bite that my Orion Classics and the Imperial Burst Orion kit have from the maple. So all in all, now I've got a third kit that I can use as maybe a little bit more of a classic sound, if I dare use that term, classic or retro or vintage, I don't know, but it just, especially with these hoops, and now we've got suede Ambassador Remo heads on these drums, they really, the word that comes to mind is classic. And I just love these new Mapex Velvetone drums. Mapex, performance is everything.
Well, first of all, it's a beautiful drum kit. I mean, that's the first thing that got me when I walked in. It's just strikingly beautiful. These drums are very, very responsive. And I like all my drums. You know, I play the Saturn kit most of the time. But this kit, It's what I would call the ultimate in sensitivity. Pretty much everything that I'm going for, it's right there, But being beautiful kit, very responsive, real nice, wide open tones. I mean, come on, we're using very minimal mics here, and the drums are coming across wonderfully. The hardware is easy to get around. I don't have to fight with it. The snare drum is very responsive. So these drums are, man, very rich, sensitive, and beautiful.